Now here we have a very rare bike. This is an Aprilia Moto 6.5. As you can see, finished in beautiful silver and orange. Now the unusual thing about this bike are these letters here, Starck. Now that refers to Philippe Starck, a French industrial designer, who is often quoted for his juice or orange or lemon juicer, which looks like a Sputnik turned upside down. But he's a lot more than that. He's designed a lot of buildings, a lot of product, a lot of furniture. And Aprilia asked him in the mid-90s to design a motorcycle. And a lot of unusual features, like this frame here, which is reminiscent of the shape of an egg, the curved exhaust, the beautiful faired-in radiator, which really is a work of art. Nice idea, that. And a beautiful looking bike. Now when these came out, people didn't get them. They thought, oh, it's a 650 single, as used in the Pegaso, and it's a dirt bike. It's not a dirt bike. It's quite heavy actually for taking off-road, even though it might be the same motor. It's not a supermoto either. What it is a bike for running around town, almost from cafe to cafe, which would also, I suppose, make it a cafe racer before, which was a different interpretation of what we think of now. But a bike, again, a little bit ahead of its time. They are superb to ride, great fun, but again, they're not a supermoto and they're not an enduro. I think a lot of people bought them for the wrong reasons. Now this example, as you'll see, very, very clean. No corrosion, just as it should be. This one's been fully serviced, new battery, carburetor cleaned, filters, tyres, all ready to go. The tyres on this look okay, but they've started to perish, so it'll be included new tyres, and she's being registered as we speak. So within about 10 days we'll have the registration and should be ready for delivery. Mileage is 13,040 kilometres, which is about 8,000 miles, and she starts on the button. A nice sound, again unusual twin exhausts, a nice design, eccentric wheel adjusters, again a nice design, and as you can see, a nice clean engine. Oil in the frame as well. I mean, again, a lot of people bought these, and if you look online they'll go, oh, the worst bike I ever had, and they'll complain, but they bought it for the wrong reason, I feel, in a lot of cases. It's a bit like buying a custom bike and expecting it to be handled beautifully on the road. That's not what they do. And this is just a cruising bike for really town. It's a nice Sunday afternoon ride out bike, but it's not a bike to go touring or a bike that likes a lot of motorway. Sure, you can do all those things, but it is designed as an urban bike, I would say, and in that design brief it works very well. They are a good looking thing, and I'll show you some nice features on this one. Now the radiator is beautiful, it's faired in design, lovely, and when looking at bikes, as I've said in previous videos, one of the bits that is often covered up on a faired bike is the radiator, and you can see this one is lovely and sharp. All the fins are in good order, all these edges are good. Quite often if these bikes fall over or are crashed, this is the most vulnerable part. It's also quite expensive to replace on any bike and virtually impossible to straighten up. If you look how delicate all these fins are, you just can't do it unless you're highly skilled, and the cost involved, it's cheaper to do a radiator. So one of the nice things is you can actually see on a naked bike any damage. Also, if a bike's crashed, you can often see marks at the bottom of the forks. The forks on these are lovely, but there's no marks there. So I can't see any evidence of any crash damage whatsoever. The footrests are good underneath, brake pedals good underneath. It's all the parts you don't see when you look at bikes that you need to really just study. Just rub your fingers, they should all be nice and smooth as they left the factory. Same with the exhaust. And yeah, a nice example, I think, crash free. Now we don't get service history of bikes when we buy them in Japan, and but that's the reason why we do a full service. Always fit new batteries, always ultrasonically clean the carbs, always change the fluids, brake pads, etc. And tyres, unless they're perfect, we will change them, because I want the customer to be happy and have a fresh start with this bike. Also comes with a 6-month warranty, or 12 months if you want to pay a little bit extra for that, but it's available. Just let me know what you want to do. So we look forward to hearing from you. Now the bike is available on Car and Classic and our own website, Classic and Rare, and we are on a few other platforms. So if you want to hear more, or want to view, or even have a part exchange, just give us a call, let us know, and we'll be happy to help you. Now I think, what a nice shot, silver and orange, my favourite colour.